Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and welcome to the start of this year's month or so of Dino, which we're beginning at the start of a playthrough of Dino Crisis 3. Which is no surprise to anyone. I did say I was going to do this if I hadn't done it by month or so of Dino, and here we are. Now, I wasn't actually sure I was going to be able to do this for a month or so of Dino because, while I did have it working last year, I updated my emulator, and it seems that this game gives out more errors when you're playing it in the newer version of the emulator because the newer version supports more hardware features, so now errors that wouldn't have popped up before will pop up now. But I managed to find an older version of the emulator that works without the errors, so I'm still able to play this game. However, I did use the new version of the emulator to record that intro you saw before this, and boy, does that just kind of go for a while, and kind of spoil some things, but I don't think it's spoilers without context. Before we actually get in here, I remember that I need to change... Okay, it's already changed. I'm going to say change the setting to Type C because, by default, the aiming is inverted. So, I want to make sure that was off. Everything else is good. Volume's all turned up. I want to make sure I didn't, change any settings. There's no subtitles, though. Alright, so let's get in here. So I've been looking forward to checking this out, even though it has always been kind of like the black sheep of the series, because this was originally a very different game. Dino Crisis 3, as it was initially being developed, was supposed to be set entirely within a modern city that had been, transposed by third energy either into the past or had the past brought into the present. Sort of like the Edward City section of Dino Crisis 2, but it would have been the whole game instead of just one little subsection that you don't actually spend very much time in. But then 9/11 happened, and they were like, destroyed modern cityscape is maybe not the best thing, so they completely scrapped the entire idea and said, okay, we need to get away from all that, and they decided the easiest way to get away from all that was to get into space. So we have not actually dinosaurs, but dinosaur-likes aboard a spaceship. And a very odd change to the actual gameplay style, which I think hurt the game more than it being set in space. A lot of people just think it's not very enjoyable to play. So, buckle in, this other cutscene is also pretty long. We've already seen it in the first impressions, so like with a lot of my other LPs, the first episode and a half are going to be familiar stuff, and then we're going to get into stuff I haven't seen. I've always avoided watching any LPs or anything in this game, though, because I knew I was going to do it someday, in some form. And I still do have a physical copy of this game that I've never played, because it was never made backwards compatible on the 360, and I wasn't going to hook up my original Xbox to play it. I don't even know if I still have the cables. I have the physical Xbox, but it's not plugged in anything, so I don't know if I have the cable. We've got kind of a very Event Horizon sort of intro here, where a ancient, mysterious ship that vanished 200 years ago has suddenly reappeared, and a team is sent to investigate it. AD 2548, Jupiter orbit. I.G.M Seyfert, probe ship.
Ozymandias, do you copy?
Mother, do we have a response?
Negative. I have attempted contact with the Ozymandias on all frequencies. There has been no response to the calls.
Captain, it's almost in our sight.
He's got a very shiny spacesuit. UN Ozymandias, colony ship. It seems like pretty big hubris to name any kind of creation the Ozymandias. Look on my works, you mighty, and despair. Presumably this is set in the same, universe as the other two games. I had originally thought there was no third energy in this, but someone mentioned that the Ozymandias itself is, I think, powered by third energy.
Shuttle reporting. Everything's green. She's all yours, Captain.
All right. Initiate detach sequencer.
Let's do it, partner.
Counting down to marker separation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Separation complete.
So, I guess this is just sort of a shuttle for getting closer to ships. Because otherwise it would seem kind of weird that a rescue ship is carrying a smaller rescue ship. Also, the Ozymandias looks like it's stationary. Like, every time they show a shot like this, it looks like it's just sitting in place, but we saw the engines burning.
Man, she's one big mama. There's no way anyone's alive in there. I mean, that's an intergalactic immigrant craft from 300 years ago.
Sorry, 300 years.
You're saying it's some kind of ghost ship? But it's headed straight for Earth. Someone must be navigating.
Wait, what's she doing? Ah!
Retreat! Seyfert, acknowledge! Ready for impact! Evasive maneuver!
Now, was the colony ship built with those laser cannons? Or did it somehow acquire those after leaving? I mean, I guess they could be used for
That is great, man! How the hell are we supposed to go home now?
splitting asteroids.
Grab it! Now!
I mean, at least all of them were already in their spacesuits. And those guys look fine. They're kind of spinning, but I'm sure they'll do all right. And then eventually Patrick remembers, oh right, I have thrusters. I could have just done that at any time. Instead of flailing around. Kind of funny that the ship has enough autonomous security to shoot down anyone who gets close, but it doesn't have locks on the outer airlocks. However, it does seem to have localized gravity, considering they fell down the shaft. That didn't extend to the outer hull.
Man, I guess there were survivors on this ship.
But why would she attack us? We're not enemies.
Alright, and now we are in it. We are aboard the Ozymandias. So the controls are a little weird. I'm gonna have to get used to this gameplay style. For high-speed maneuvering, pull and hold the right trigger during movement. To jump, press the B button. To hover, pull and hold the right trigger during a jump. So yeah, most of the combat and movement is all about your hover, your thruster pack. For a power shot, press and hold X to charge your weapon. While charging, you can aim your weapon with a left thumbstick. Click the right thumbstick to switch to first-person view. In first-person view, you can look around and aim at targets by maneuvering your view with the left thumbstick. Clicking the right thumbstick or pressing B will return you to third person. Can't move while you're in first person. That's just for, I guess, shooting targets. But yeah, we can kind of just drift around. can jump, and then if you pull the boost while you're in the air, you'll hover. I think there's a way to hover in place as well. Oh, that's just if you hold it while you're on the ground. But yeah, you can see that you can also dash while doing that to avoid attacks. We've got this assault rifle that also has a charge shot, and you can, you can shoot while boosting around. I think it just sort of auto-targets whatever you're facing. There's not really a way to manually aim it unless you're doing this. And also, if you pull right trigger while you're charging, you'll go into first person as well. Even though it said, right stick. What else? We have the map, which is a 3D map that is going to probably get confusing, but it's not too bad. I mean, everything seems to be on a level plane, at least for the moment. At least in the Ozymandias' current configuration. Also, I like that our current weapon is just called Gun. It's just Gun. Eventually we will get Other Gun. Heavy Vulcan, a standard weapon, rapid fires energy projectiles. Okay, so it is actually Heavy Vulcan. That is just the gun slot. We don't have a Wasp yet. Looking at what we got here, we got a med kit, we got a heavy med kit, limit breaker. Oh yeah, that's like the use it on bosses item. Alright, I think we're ready to begin. Oh, and we also have currency up there, 0 TC, which is used for buying upgrades. Which I guess is similar to the extinction points from Dino Crisis 2. If I remember correctly, yeah, there's a thing up there that we can't get right now. That's just a cash orb. This door's jammed. Let's take a look around. I think in my first impressions, I did get kind of lost. Also, I'm noticing maybe a little bit of screen tearing, but I think I can fix that in future episodes. I'm still not entirely sure if screen tearing always shows up in the recordings. It seems like it doesn't.
Activating power supply.
Okay, good ASMR computer voice. But is it the real McCoy?
Are you okay? Where is everyone else?
They're dead! They're all dead!
Take it easy.
Looks like the air is safe in here. It's all right.
Good.
It takes at least 7 days before we can expect a rescue. That's after we're declared overdue. So we better secure the ship and search for any survivors.
Huh?
Boy, if only McCoy had told them why everybody else was dead.
What is this? I'm still curious how this T-Rexoid snuck up on them without them hearing it or seeing it. Like they're standing in a big open room.
Sonya!
I'm okay.
It's also generating like faint electricity on its skin.
Wait. He's stopping.
It must sense something.
But we should continue standing here while it's distracted and not try to run away. Because I want to see how this plays out.
strange ecosystem aboard this ship where the creatures are lacking skin that actually covers their musculature. Well, clearly that particular T-Rex thing is not going to be a boss later. You know, he's not going to be our menace that follows us for most of the game. But still, they're standing there waiting to see how this plays out.
What are these things?
Oh no, small wormoids. So you can see we do have a boost meter under our health, so I can't just boost infinitely. And I guess against these guys, you don't really need to. Just keep shooting. But yeah, he snaps to the nearest target automatically, even if you're not shooting, so just kind of walk around shooting until there stops being targets. Now I could run away, but look at all these points I'm getting. Unfortunately, though, I don't think there's any way to manually change targets, aside from, like, you know, getting closer to them. Alright, we clear the room. Looks like some kind of dinosaur. Sort of, but not really. Wide shot units. Okay, so yeah, we get other weapons, but unlike the Vulcan, they are limited. So we have 50 rounds of shotgun that shoots gravity projectiles. Now, I do know this game has a pretty limited bestiary of enemies, but I think the bosses are all pretty unique. I've looked into what they are before, but I don't remember all of them. Tactical credits. Okay, I'm not sure what the meter on the top right is either. I think that's our, like, overdrive meter or something. Oh, that's probably our ammo, actually. That's why we didn't have it when we were using the other gun. Okay, good. He can actually climb over ledges as long as they're close enough. You don't have to actually go over them. Also, the camera in this game is apparently kind of notoriously problematic with all the boosting and everything. Because as you can see, it's sort of a... still using fixed camera angles, but, you know, that doesn't work great when you're moving quickly. Like, Devil May Cry, the original, works pretty well with fixed camera angles, but you don't move around nearly as quickly in that as you do when you're boosting in this. So you end up just shooting a lot off screen, I guess. Okay, if I remember correctly, we can't get up there until later. There's something we can do to lower that platform. Can I get these? I can get one of them. Alright, so let's take a quick look around. Make sure. It doesn't seem like I missed anything. It's not a door. Alright, well, I guess we go through the door that McCoy came from. Let's get out of here.
Come on, this way.
Right, the hammerhead raptors. I assume this is the enemy we're going to be fighting the most of in the game. And they're actually pretty tough for a, like, basic enemy. I didn't even notice I'm missing half my health. Okay, let's heal up. Now, I can only carry one medium med kit right now, but if I remember correctly, you can increase your capacity for that stuff. Locked. Security pass level 1 required. Also, the camera does that annoying thing where it focuses on you specifically instead of, like, giving you a angle on where you're going. In my recent replay of Silent Hill 3, that was actually a problem. The camera in that game is very aggressive about pointing at Heather instead of showing you where you're going. Alright, got a limit breaker. Okay, I kind of remember this area. Alright, there we go. Can actually see where I'm going again. I feel like I'm gonna have to use this a lot just to navigate a room. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the map. Okay, there's a door below me. We don't seem to be able to see anything else of the ship right now. Can I zoom in onto this? I can. Because that's a lot more useful than just the current room I'm in. So there's the one we came from. It seems like it doesn't actually mark the rooms you've been in a different color, so I'm gonna have to deal with the fact that we don't really know where we came from. No point in going back. Okay, I just went in a circle. Good to know. I wonder if there's a way to quick switch weapons. Like, we've got the D-pad. You think we'd actually be able to use the D-pad for something? Yeah, that just goes back. So I wonder if the caution tape denotes specifically where you can climb up. I like how I shot that as it was coming up. Like, yeah, I know, game. Also, we're probably going to see some, like, visual errors and stuff as we go through this, because it's not perfect emulation, but I'll take that over not being able to LP this at all. And I think no one's gonna mind too much if it's not at its perfect visual peak, you know? It's already looking better because we're at 3 times the resolution right now. And that's, I think, all we really need. You know, the audio's not clipping. Most of the visuals are here. There's some junk stuff that pops up when you, like, open the menu, but your guys aren't gonna be able to see that because I'm just gonna edit it out. This is supposed to be a black screen anyway. Alright, and then we got the big tunnel with the spinning bits. I don't know if these are supposed to be generating gravity, but they're not nearly big enough to do so. Tempest units. So there's our first Wasp. Wasp units are high-performance personal security units of a bygone age. Designed to judge and respond against any antagonistic action directed towards its owner, the Wasp was once considered ideal for one-man missions. There are several types of Wasp, each having their own unique attack configuration. This particular Wasp can be launched by pressing the Y button. Each Wasp type has a unique energy signature that allows it to function as a key for unlocking Wasp security systems. As the unlocking process taps the energy of a Wasp, the unit is rendered useless once this function is used.
In short, each lock in the Wasp security system requires the expenditure of 1 Wasp unit. Yeah, so we need to stick these into the slots in order to open certain doors. But they also function as basically like autonomous attacks. Like, you just kind of activate them, and then they'll float around you and attack stuff until they run out of energy. I think these ones are just like homing shots. Huh. There's like a long shaft down there. Apparently there is a door. I guess I just didn't notice it? I don't think this is where we came in, but I'm not entirely sure. No, it is not, because we got raptors in here. Alright. That was, I think, 2 shots. I mean, you gotta get pretty close to them for this thing to do full damage. They literally just, like, teleport in. But yeah, you can see how much damage getting hit like twice has done to me, so you gotta dodge a lot. I don't suppose I have a small heal. Yeah, no, we don't have any yet. I have a big one, but do I want to use that? I guess so. I mean, we can buy more health soon, so. I think I can take 3 hits from these guys. I should mention, too, this is normal. I didn't pick hard, because I've heard that the combat's already kind of, like, rough, so I didn't want to go with even more difficulty. Yeah, if I get a headshot, it seems to take them down pretty quick. Also, do they infinitely respawn? Yep, almost dead. I'm kind of hoping we can increase our health. Shutter appears to be controlled by the terminal located overhead. There's nothing in the electric pit, right? Yeah, okay. No reason to go down there. Switch back to the heavy Vulcan. So are there only 3 weapon types in this game? Or can we only carry 3? Or will that menu just scroll later? These are things I don't know. Shutter control terminal. Activate switch. Yep. Okay, this is just a nook. There's nothing hidden back there. Wait, where are those orbs I just saw? See, this is what I mean about the camera stuff. Well, there's
plenty of them hidden around. Ugh, I gotta stop opening the wrong menu. Okay, so the other door is just over there. Navigating, I think, is going to be a pain in this game, especially once we get to the part where the ship starts changing its layout, so you can't even, like, memorize where to go. Alright, now we go back across. There should be a door over here. Terminal displaying the ship's cargo inventory. Terminal displaying the ship's flight log. You think that would be something we'd actually want to know? Where has it been and why it's here? Of course the ship would have chute locks for the crew to use. You know, why not? Oh, we actually got music now. Oh, I'm actually full. That's what that yellow meter is. That's our currency. I cannot pick up any more money until we spend some. Or is it? Let me check. Try to pick this up. No? Yeah, so I guess that is like the mega boost meter or whatever. Let me look at the controls. Booster, lock direction. Then I'm not sure what that does. I just know it goes up when you fight. This is a shop. Oh, right. That's what it is. It's just extra points if we fill it up, and then you deposit it when you go to a store. Rewards for fighting. Okay, we have a bunch of things we can download. September 12th. Hear anything new on Alpha 2? I heard the plants are holding out pretty good. No kidding. And rumor has it there's plenty of water on the planet. Sounds like colonization is going to be a breeze. As I said, it's only a rumor. Yeah, but I'd like to think it's true. I know what you mean. Hard to believe we're almost there. Yeah, it's been a long trip. I think I'll hit the sack and dream about Alpha 2. Sounds good to me. Sweet dreams, buddy. What a day. Problems? My head's killing me. To top it off, I think I lost my security pass. Ouch, actually I'm feeling a bit under the weather. Your head bothering you too? Yeah, all afternoon. That's about the time my head started throbbing. I wonder if that's got anything to do with that radiation alert that went off at 12. Maybe we should see the doc tomorrow morning. Yeah, better safe than sorry. I think I'll hit the sack early tonight. Me too. Did you file a lost property report for that security pass? I was just filling it out. I'm having trouble remembering where I lost it. I think I may have dropped it on the hangar deck catwalk. Oh. I'll be working out there tomorrow, so I'll keep an eye out for your card. Thanks. Don't mention it. Good night, buddy. Rigel. R&D code D01-001. Codename Rigel, DNA Prime, Giganotosaurus.
Purpose: research primarily concentrated on survival instinct and reproduction. Description: individually, this particular species poses no significant threat. However, an insatiable appetite coupled with a tendency to blindly feed on anything that moves makes this a very dangerous creature when encountered in large numbers. Report filed on August 23rd, lost item, data storage media. Report filed by Mark Hillman, last seen at Deck Sector, Operations Room / Starboard. Found at Operations Room portside and returned to owner. Lost item, security pass level 1. Report filed by Co Weston, last seen at Deck Sector Hangar Deck. Found by maintenance staff at Hangar Deck, upper level. Lost item, power conversion chip. Report filed by Gary Roper, last seen at Shaft Sector, panel room. Lost power to be supplied from alternative facility until unit is replaced. So yeah, we're getting multiple hints here about where the damn keycard is that we need to open that door from earlier. I'm gonna buy a med kit and another med kit. God damn it. So this is a resurrection pack. I think we already have one, though? Oh, let's see. Well, it's pretty expensive, so maybe I don't need one of those yet, because I can save here. I will buy some wide shot ammo, though. Buy like 50. And I can't carry any more Tempest units, even though I thought we only had 10 out of 20, but I guess we picked up some as we came in here. Okay, yeah, so these are the permanent upgrades. We can increase our health, our energy, and how many things we can kill before we get more money. I think I'm going to save up for health first because of how much damage we take. We can also upgrade how much we can carry of stuff. So I'm going to upgrade our ability to carry small medkits. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of upgrading throughout the game. Which the previous two games didn't really have. And let's immediately heal. Oh, I have 5 lifelines. Okay, I definitely don't need more. Energy supply unit for Deck Sector 4. What the hell was that sound, though? What was, like, moving? I guess it's just the ring here. Terminal for monitoring the ship's formation change energy levels. The Ozymandias is capable of rearranging its structure to better adapt to environmental conditions while maintaining optimum energy efficiency. Each formation change is managed by a structure-specific terminal. For further information regarding the functions and advantages of formation change, please refer to the Ozymandias crew manual. The following is a brief description of the deck sector formation change. Engaging the deck sector allows access between the starboard and portside sections of the deck. Engagement focuses energy resources to the hangar deck, allowing ready access to heavy-duty equipment. In addition, the increased floor space accommodates the takeoff and landing of cargo shuttles. Disengaging the deck sector increases energy efficiency by compartmentalizing shipboard operations and limiting energy output from the power station to key areas of the sector. Prior to sector engagement and disengagement, appropriate precautions should be taken to ensure crew safety. Formation changes may not be initiated without the authorization from the captain, and all related notices and schedules must be filed with Mother. Spelled almost the same as an alien, it's just missing the U. Terminal for operating the ship's formation change system. Alright, let's change the formation. Which will just close those prongs.
So yeah, I guess we have to do the formation changes manually. I actually thought they were something that's out of your control originally. Like the ship's AI would just change them. But now we have double the deck. Formation change complete. Alright, but there's no turning it back off now that we've changed it. So I do wonder if I'm gonna have to grind at some point in order to, you know, just buy some upgrades. I'm gonna say probably yes, but if so, we'll probably do that off screen. You know, in between episodes. Okay, is there anything else up here? There's some points. So, I don't know if we should end it here, because I don't know when the next save point will show up, and it's the only way to save. Okay, looks like we haven't been going for too long, probably about 20 minutes. So we'll go to the next save point. I don't think we found another save point after this in the first impressions, because I think I ended it somewhere after this. Might have at least gone back to the deck. Okay, we got combat music. I don't think I can shoot straight down at them. Also, I don't know if the layout has changed for these rooms because of what type of change we did with the sector. Since it didn't actually rearrange, it just combined. So it should mean that these rooms are bigger, if anything. Man, this room seems particularly framey. Like, I have a charge shot, but I can't see where you'd ever have time to use it against these guys. I'm already dead. Weird that it goes all the way out to there before it asks you to use one. I guess you can't just respawn in place. I'd like to use a lifeline, please. Okay, let's switch back to the wide shot. It seems to be the ideal weapon against these guys. 2 shots to the face. Yeah, see, so they just kind of hover around shooting at enemies for you. That's way easier. You just have to kind of get in front of them before they take a bite out of you. Unfortunately, it's hard to build up a combo when they're so far apart. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in this room, but let's check the map. Yeah, there's still no, like, other way to go. I mean, I wish they didn't just pop out of the fucking walls right next to you every time you kill one. At least the raptors in Dino Crisis 2 had the decency to spawn off-screen and not right next to you. But yeah, I can take maybe 3 hits from these guys. And I hate how long you get knocked down whenever you get hit. Okay, now there are 2 doors that weren't there before. So let's see, that one's locked. I guess we can go through either of these. Okay, good. If you hit the map button again, you just go straight out instead of having to back through 3 layers. Okay, I guess that's the door we need to go through. The only door in this hallway. So... Let me back out and see how this connects to where we were. Okay, so both of those doors seem like they lead to the same room right now. So there's no reason to go back through them. Hangar deck accessway starboard. Great. You can't, like, specifically select the room you want. Hangar deck accessway port side. I mean, they both seem to connect into the hangar deck, so I don't think it matters which one we go through. But it wants me to go this way. So it seems like that meter does fill up pretty quickly. And you get a big chunk of money from filling it up. Alright, we got one of these Tempest locks here. Wasp security unlocked. That really does use a lot of them, though. And the other door is locked anyway, so we can't go that way. Now I wonder, if you didn't have any Tempest units yet, because you've been using them for combat, would you have had to go all the way back to the store to buy more to get through that door? It kind of seems like you always want to make sure you have like 10 or something, just in case you need to open a door. Okay, there's other shuttles up there. Switch for activating the hangar deck starboard maintenance catwalk. Activate switch. Starboard catwalk set. I already switched weapons. I don't need to switch. We got some Rigel around. So yeah, I guess there is a big gate dividing the hangar right now, so we can't go the other way anyway. That's why we had to come in here first. Wow, I'm already full. Wait, can I destroy this then? It glows red when I shoot it. Which makes it seem like it's taking damage, but I don't know how much damage it takes. Maybe I just don't have enough to damage it right now. Okay, so I think that's all we can do in here for now. Now we gotta go... Oh, okay, that just flashes every time I shoot, so that's a bug. But again, not an important bug, so it's not hindering us or anything, or being particularly glaring. So now we gotta go back around to the other side, and I'm gonna heal again. I kind of hope that the stores are not too far spread out, you know? Wait, do I need to go back another room? Yes. Yeah, now we need to go all the way to the end of this hall. I like how just random parts of the ship like this just constantly move. Like, what technological purpose do you think they serve? The bits that just go up and down in what appears to be a hallway. Did the people in the distant past have their own thruster packs just for getting around their own ship? We got some orbs up here. Need to stand on this pulsing piece. I don't know if it'll activate if I walk away. I mean, 200 doesn't really seem like it's that important. I went backwards. Or did I go backwards now? I'm not actually sure, because the hallway looks the same. No, okay. This one has the rounded bit on the end. Why? Why did I even think about using a charge shot? They're just gonna ram you into the wall if you do that. Okay, good. Yeah. I forgot that they can tackle you in midair just by jumping. They don't even have to be attacking. So yeah, you can see why I didn't pick hard. Because I can imagine in that you just die in one hit, or whatever, from these guys. We're gonna run out of these pretty soon, though. I mean, we don't need to fight them, especially now that our extinction meter is full. Oop. It's really that charge attack that fucks me up, because you can't get in front of them or they will charge you. But that's also where you need to be to kill them quickly. Ow. Yeah, see how much less damage that did? Ugh, got fucking dunked. That one just appeared literally without a portal. Let's get away from these guys. What does it say? Please pass. The emergency warning was called off. Please pass. Okay. Just tells you, hey, it's not an emergency anymore. You can go through the door. I assume that before we killed the Rigels, it would have been, nope, can't pass. There was an emergency. Sorry for the inconvenience. Danger. Stairs. So we need to get up to that catwalk. Which is up there. Oop. Let me just keep getting extremely... Oh my god. Turned around in mid-air. I'm not even, like, pressing a different direction. You know, this is the problem with fixed cameras, but 3D directional controls, is that as soon as the camera changes, suddenly your directional controls are telling you to go a different way. Switch for activating the hangar deck separation shutter. Open shutter. So yeah, I think we did this in the first impressions as well. We open that, and now we can get across to the upper area there, which we couldn't while the shutter was down. There's points there, but I'm not even going to try to get them. So how do we get over where we need to go? This way. Then we have another switch here. Switch for activating the hangar deck port side maintenance catwalk. So I think that's our key card. I'm not really sure how the dude lost his key card when it fucking floats and glows like that. Security pass level 1. What does that say? Restriction... something security. I mean, it looks like lock, but it also looks like there's a letter before a lock. So now we can open that door that cut us off from our teammate. And hopefully, there is a save point around there. It's also really hard to tell where those orbs are in midair. Security system activated. Okay. We gotta fight, and I've got, like, no health. It sounds like it's more of these guys. I'm going to try not to always just hang on to my wasps. I'm going to try to actually use them actively in combat. God damn, they do that so quickly. I was about to dash out of the way and I was already dead. I bet I'm going to have to grab the keycard again. So definitely spending some money on lifelines throughout this playthrough, that's for sure. Because it's so easy to die. Yeah, I gotta do everything again. I think maybe this is where we stopped in the first impressions, is after I died in this room. Well, at least we have full health now. But I wish I had more wide shot. We're definitely going to need to upgrade our capacity for ammo. Because that's really not enough to keep you going until you reach the next store without running out. And it doesn't help that I didn't actually fill up. Like, it seems the only way I could effectively use the charge shot is if I used it from, like, really up high and just, like, you know, first person aimed it down at them. At least if I stand like this, I can see them coming. God damn it. I'm gonna get killed by that charge so many times, aren't I? Thought I dodged it that time. It's just the fact that they can spawn in a position where they can start off that charge before I even see them. And this room is like charge central. I mean, if I could see them coming, you know, it would be fine. I could just jump over them. But the camera is fighting me here with that. Jesus Christ. I mean, there's a reason that Dino Crisis 3 is not very well regarded. And this is probably it. Is getting murdered by things that can almost insta-kill you from off-screen. I guess I'm going to want to upgrade my energy meter pretty soon as well. Because the part where I'm most vulnerable is when I run out of juice and I have to just hope that one doesn't charge me before I have enough meter to dash out of the way. I mean, I think also part of the problem is that I'm not using the environment to get away from them. I'm still in the mindset of like Dino Crisis 2 where you have to keep your combo going. But here, I don't think we're actually getting any points at all because our meter's already full. So these guys are just a survival issue and not a how much money can I get off of them kind of thing. Alright, I'm gonna try getting up high this time and sniping them. Because they can jump, but they can't jump that high. Pretty sure about that. And I'm guessing the door over here is the one we want to go out, because it's the one that gets marked in the cutscene. I guess it locks both of them, but this is the one it chose first. not even all the way up here. They can get up here, though. But can they get up here? They actually probably can. Come on, jump up that ledge. Maybe they can't get up here. I also don't think I can see them from up here. And I can't shoot over the railing, so the sniping strategy is maybe not going to work. But what if I stand here? Are you actively taking cover from me? Or coincidentally taking cover from me? God damn it. Yeah, they're just gonna fucking stand underneath me, aren't they? I got one. The more I can reduce their numbers before going down there, the better. Okay, that doesn't have a lot of splash. Not very exciting strategy, but like, you saw what happened when I tried to get exciting. We're not powerful enough for that yet. Yeah, got him. And then I heard more spawn in. You thought you were clever, but you can't get up here, stupid. In fact, I don't even know how you know I'm here. You don't have eyes. Ooh. Okay, that didn't do too much. Okay, but that did that fucking combo as soon as I stood up. God damn it. I can't even just jump on top of something because it'll turn them into a weapon when I try to get up there. Alright, well, let's see if we, wipe Doomed in space. Well, that sucks. That is a bad way to end the first episode. What I think I'm going to do, though, is since we're going to load back to the save room here, I'm just going to fill up on the wide shot. That should make that way easier. However, that does mean that we need to do all of the starboard switching and stuff, so I think I'm gonna end the episode here, and then next time we will start off back in that room with a full complement of wide shot. So hopefully that helps out and makes that easier. But thank you for joining me for the start of this playthrough of Dino Crisis 3, and despite whatever jank and weird issues we run into, we are gonna make it through. So until the next one, y'all take care.